WWE Smackdown, September 15th, 2023. Results coming up next. WWE Smackdown started out with, believe it or not, The Rock. Yes, indeed, The Rock returned. He came out there, and then I muted my TV because, as we know, The Rock is a big swearer, and I'm not allowed to watch. um, anyway, in the end, he winded up hitting a spine buster and a people's elbow, to Austin Theory, and then allowed Pat McAfee to hit a people's elbow on Austin Theory as well. And it was just, something to create some hype in the beginning of SmackDown. AJ Styles going up against Finn Balor. In the end, what winded up happening was Jimmy Uso actually jumped up on the apron. AJ Styles punched him in the face, knocked him off the apron, and Finn Balor got the quick roll-up win. And of course, AJ Styles was kind of upset, and Jimmy, he was just laughing, man. It was funny. He was just laughing about it. It's like, at first it almost looks like, wait a minute. Was he trying to help them or what? You get what I'm trying to say? So, later on, Finn Balor actually caught up with Jimmy, and Jimmy was like, whoa, that had nothing to do with you. That had nothing to do with you. I was just paying back everyone that did me wrong. So then Finn Balor goes, I saw Jay on Raw, and I was talking to him about joining us, and he did not say no. So it made me think, what if I got both the Usos? And Jimmy was kind of like it's not a good idea. Like, they don't need, to join them. Finn Balor goes, the best part about our group, right? And that's that there's no leaders. And no leaders means that there's no Roman. And then he walked off. And Jimmy was kind of thinking almost like, okay, like, it's something to kind of think about. Because all the things that Roman Reigns has done to Jimmy. So, it was interesting. It's like, I don't know why they want to get the Usos so bad, but they do. It's a very interesting thing. So, I don't know. The Grayson Waller Effect talk show with John Cena. You guys know how Grayson Waller is. He starts out kind of like on your side, and then he switches it up later. It's kind of interesting how he does that. At first he's like, there's no doubt that you're the greatest of all time. And then there's also no doubt that you're not the greatest currently. You see how he switched up? He actually said that to John Cena. Like, he does this. He said, you haven't recovered since losing to Austin Theory at WrestleMania. And then now, like, he gets all this out, and then when it's finally time for John Cena to talk, Jimmy Uso interrupts. He comes out there, and then Solo comes out a little bit after. And then Jimmy was like, oh, it's 2-on-1. And then Solo looked like he was getting ready to do his finishing move to Jimmy Uso, the Samoan Spike, but he actually turned around and super kicked John Cena. It was a little surprise. Then Jimmy was like, time to high five? Like, you know what I mean? But that actually was not the case. Solo denied the high five, and then it just started being a beatdown, which Jimmy joined in on. And then AJ Styles came down the ramp, and then it was an all-out brawl. AJ Styles hit a Pele kick on Jimmy once John Cena threw Solo out of the ring. John Cena had Jimmy up for the attitude adjustment, and then Paul Heyman was like, save Jimmy, and then Solo saved Jimmy. And that right there was pretty much it for SmackDown results. It's been pretty good. I'm going to be honest. SmackDown lately, WWE lately has been pretty good. Over on Raw, we got Jay going up against Drew McIntyre. It's been pretty good. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. It's been really good. I don't know if Roman Reigns is going to show up next week. Maybe. Who knows? But that's it for this video, peeps. Peace out, peeps.